Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to show you how to rip a phone book in half, look like a mighty superhuman He-Man of a person, rip that in half like it's nothing, like it's tissue paper. It's not hard to do. I can show you in just a few minutes, so stay with me. I'll tell you, there's a couple ways to do this. This is not the legit way to do it. Like there is just you could just like completely strongman this and do it for real. I'm not that strong, nor do I care to put in the crazy amount of work it takes to get strong enough to do it legit. I'm a magician. I'm okay with faking skill anyway. So, for magicians out there who are not trying to find a legitimate way to rip a phone book in half, which is crazy hand strength and forearm strength and all that kind of stuff, this is the cheater's way to do it, which is called a V rip. So, what you're essentially doing is you're going to try to rip one page at a time. Rip a single piece of phone book paper, which is really, really very easy. Then this method is for you, because what you're doing is you're just going to legitimately rip a single piece at a time, but it's going to look like you're ripping the whole book at once. Pretty big phone book, unaltered. This is just straight off the, I picked this up in the vestibule on the way in, okay? So what you want to do is you want to tear it lengthwise, like this. You don't want to do it widthwise like this, where you tear in and then to the spine. You want to tear one hand has the spine and the other hand has the loose pages. And that's because paper has a grain to it. And if you tear something, let me just show you. This is important to know just for tearing in general for when you're doing magic. If you tear this way, you see how nice and neat and even that tears in straight strips? And if you tear it across the grain, you're going to get this really jagged, very difficult to tear, and it's going to come out looking like garbage. So the way the yellow pages are printed, they're printed with the grain going this way, so you tear with the grain instead of against the grain. You're going to make your job a lot easier, and you're going to get a cleaner result, too. So here's what the V method looks like. You have to pinch it like into a V, and that's why it's called the V method, like this, okay? And if you look there, that little dark spot, that's actually little air gaps that you're creating between each single sheet of paper. So instead of trying to tear all the paper as a block, like a block of wood, you create that air gap there, and then you're able to tear each page individually that way by just, I'll show you, right? You pinch it here, pinch it tight, and then you're going to keep that there, and then you're going to start flexing down until you get a rip. And then if the rip starts, you've got it, and you can just tear the rest of the book. That's what you got to this point. You can really just use brute force. I like to post the spine up against my hip here, and then take my other hand, brace it here, like one block, and then just take the other pages and then push down with one hand, pull with the other, like that. And I could do it all the way through to not make a mess. I'll just leave it there. But you see, you can rip an entire phone book in half without that technique. You have to be superhumanly strong. So I hope you enjoyed that. There's how to tear a phone book in half. Let me know if you do this already. Are you planning on trying this? Have you tried it? What's your result? Come back and tell me. I would love to hear. And if you guys have any need for help or pointers, please leave me a comment on that too. I'm happy to respond to all comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.